that I just... Okay. That's absolutely hilarious. That is actually crazy. So, to go live on YouTube now, you have to explicitly hit go live. I thought it just went live from OBS Studio. W Music? Yeah. Lost you because you're not streaming on YouTube anymore, or... Oh, yeah, so, I just started the stream on YouTube, funnily enough. Funnily enough, I literally just started the YouTube stream. I didn't realize that YouTube had a new feature where... whatever you call it. YouTube has a new feature where you have to explicitly set yourself to go live. Which is fucking insane, but okay. I thought we were live this whole time. Unless I'm just... Yeah, no, what the hell? Yeah, I could have sworn that we were live this entire time, but alright. Shout out to YouTube, man. That's what's up. They have a new feature where they auto-do the vertical stream for you, but I think I'm going to switch back to my own vertical solution. But yeah, that's it. That's kind of interesting. Yo, what's going on, Ray? What is going on, Ray? But yeah, we've been live on Twitch for like one whole hour now. Oh, sorry, I meant 2 hours now, and I didn't even realize that we weren't live on YouTube this whole entire time. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm a horrible streamer. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just playing. We're on some sucky gameplay right now. That's okay though. I'm doing pretty good. Gotta say, actually no, I've been doing like fantastic. I've been like legitimately loving life. Everything about my life has been like really good these past whatever you call it, these past few months, and I don't know, I guess I'm just really like I'm genuinely happy. We'll just leave it there. I'm genuinely happy with everything that's been going on in my life right now. And on a personal note, there's something that I've been like there's been something that I've been wanting, and you know, to keep it short, I really hope it happens. I'm really hoping that it happens because you know. Oh wait, shit, we already re-imported it. I was distracted. Alright, well, now we gotta wait some more. You're very happy too? Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. He wants this dick? How'd you know? Hoppin' dick, 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 hoppin' dick, dick, dick. God, that song is so funny. Hoppin' dick, 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 hoppin' dick, dick. You know, one day I just want to like crash out. I know you better than you know yourself, broski. Really? Really? So what is it that I want so bad? What is the situation that I want so bad? This manga object. Yeah. This did, obviously. Yeah. Damn, you really do know me. Oh, wait. I took in your booty cheeks. Hell yeah. I totally forgot, by the way, that one of the moderators on this channel. Do I have a pet? No, I really want one though. I would absolutely love one. I actually totally forgot to announce to you guys though. One of the moderators on this live stream actually, he so generously, graciously bought me a stream deck. So once I figure out how to hook that into OBS Studio, well, stream quality might rise just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So shout out to you, Gangazar. You are awesome. I know you're probably busy right now, but if you're ever watching this in the future, shout out to you. We love you, bro. Do you have a pet, like a cat or a dog? I wish. I wish. Maybe about like a year or two ago, I was in an apartment with my girlfriend at the time, and we ended up going to a local shelter to actually see if we can even get a pet, but we never actually pulled through with it. Had a pet for like 2 months. Now he's not with me because I moved. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. Is like with pets, they're basically like a whole. It's a whole nother being that you have to take care of, right? And on top, if you already have like kids and whatnot too, then you have to juggle all of that. It's like, ugh. I know. There's plenty of people who do it though all the time, right? They, plenty and plenty of people, right? They go ahead and what you call it? They they're able to do it. Are they overwhelmed? Probably, but they're definitely able to do it. I mean, with me specifically, I definitely would want another person there to help me take care of this cat. Why the fuck did we have to import again, bro? I legitimately didn't even mean to hit the import button again. Now we have to wait. Yeah, okay, there we go. Just cancel this. All right. So now that we have that, uh, uh wait, why did it? Just the built-in. Maybe I would have brought it, but I can't imagine how the snake would have survived a 10-hour flight. Yeah. That's just that's more of a yeah. That's a long flight for a snake, nonetheless. I know there's like other animals that can do it, like cats and dogs, for example. Like they can be pretty well behaved on flights. What's this? Directional main camera scene background. Okay, we don't actually do that. Alright, prefab, built in. Alright, none of these actually have materials on them. Okay, that's not good. That's fine. Prefab, built in. Alright. Wooden box 6. Holy burger, these things are small. That's fine. Which one is this one? Number 6? There you go. Hey, it looks pretty decent though. Alright. Let's actually redo that. Ooh, are we over on that? There we go. We can't actually open that, right? Yeah, no. Okay, let's give it a box collider. There you go. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, reality can be whatever I want. Wooden box 10. box 10. Damn, these things are really small. Wooden box 10. Oh, what the hell? Oh, right. Okay, so these are two separate things. Fine. Actually, anything in there? Seems like it. That's fine. Can you tell me a story? Yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead and tell me a story. Let's hear it. Wooden box number 17. Which one is 17? You're 17. These actually look pretty decent. Let's actually check the wireframe. Whoa, that looks so cool! What the hell? Yeah, this is actually really cool. What the hell? Shaded wireframe? Oh, I didn't even know that was an option. Huh, cool. Okay, probably have to put a TV there. Let's actually move this over here. Let's block the entrance. Yeah, will. What is my grandma doing? 7-hour study session complete? Holy shit! Damn. Now that is crazy, man. Well, I hope it was worth it, though. I mean, for what I know, you guys' schools are pretty damn insane, you and L's. So there was a cat, black cat. He was a kind little cat, but something happened to the cat. Uh-oh. Tell me more. What happened to this? What happened to this cat? Yeah, let me actually use this. Got my electromagnetism exam on Monday. Hopefully I'm not cooked. Holy. How often do you guys actually take exams, by the way? Like, I know in America at least, our exams are like we have a period of time where we can study or where we have classes and stuff, and then we have exams. Oh, my camera died? Yep. At the end of every semester, so winter and summer. Ah, I see. How long does that usually like last for? Do you know? Yeah. Usually we have stuff like that too. At the end of every semester we have like finals and stuff. But I don't know. At least with my university, it was interesting because we only had a week of finals, like finals week, and then that's it. 3 weeks? Am, is that not crazy to you guys that exams take a whole like month basically? Holy shit. I mean, this is coming from someone whose finals week was literally 1 week, and then after you're done with finals, you can go on break. That is crazy. 3 weeks? Oh my god. How many did you have that 1 week? Well, let's see. So I took like maybe 4 classes, maybe 5 classes in during a semester. So I would say 4 exams, 4 or 5 exams in a week, if even. Like, so during finals week, right? Uh, you can take a final exam. At least at my university, the way that it worked is that depending on the class, you can either be given a final project or a final exam or both. The most of my other exams, like the general education classes, those ones I actually had to take written exams for. And that's, I would take it during finals week. But for my other like major specific ones, such as like my programming classes and whatnot, we would just do one big final project at the end of the semester, and then they would just give us that day during the finals week to do whatever. Right? I used that time to work, but I know some people like just took an early vacation, so yeah, America is very fun. But yeah, damn, you guys have it rough, man. Every time I hear from it, it's just crazy. He got hit by a car, but he didn't die. He lost his one eye and one of his legs, but he was okay. In fact, he was okay. He was okay enough to become a game developer, get tattoos, and stream. But yeah, yeah, I gotta say, America's schooling system is very much more laid back than say that of like Europe or Asia, for example. I know there are some universities out there that, at least in America, where they test you pretty rigorously. Case in point, like Harvard, for example. But yeah, all the other colleges though, yeah, most of them don't really like give a fuck. In Russian schools, there are regular exams, test administrative exams, the basic state exam, and the unified state exam. Regular exams are like tests, while tests influence the final grade. Administrative exams are designed to allow the village/city administration to review grades, which also influences the final grade. And by the way, all of it is fucking frustrating. That just sounds pretty frustrating on paper. I mean, like in my middle school, at least, going into high school, I remember we had to take the Constitution test. We had, at least in where I live, we had a state test, which is kind of stupid now that I think about it. We didn't actually even use those scores. And then we also had the SAT to actually get into colleges. SAT or ACT, or I should say SAT and or ACT. Yeah, those standardized tests were pretty. They suck. They didn't really test your knowledge, more so how well you can read a question. His name is Kitteh. Someone found him alive and hurts. There you go. And so the story continues. Alright, I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out how I want to do this. You know what? I got an idea. We can totally make... Okay, I need to actually come up with a plan here. I need to come up with a plan here. Basically, what I'm trying to do is put a shop system here. I could just make it so that, you know, it's just like a regular shop, but then that defeats the whole purpose of it being in world, you know what I'm saying? I guess I could use one of these rooms as a shop, but then that defeats the whole purpose of being so linear, like going that way. Or I can make this the shop area. But then that means when players spawn, they have to turn around. I could also just edit the bunker to itself. Or I could completely remove a medical ward. Nah. Or I could make this the player house. I have to go this way and down this way. So they see a big room. What would functionally make more sense here? You know what? I should take a screenshot. You have a choice. Stay until the 9th grade or stay until the 11th. But if you stay until the 11th, you get higher education, with which you can go to work. But if you left after the 9th, then you still have to study 4 years in college to get a job. Well, then why would anyone choose to, you know, to leave? The blizzard has begun here? Yeah, we're also getting blizzard warnings too. Popo coming in with the hydrate. Hell yeah, here is a vanilla Sprite for y'all. That's pretty good, actually. Vanilla Sprite actually makes me go feral. Makes me go absolutely feral. Okay. Alright. Alright, what am I looking for? And more importantly, how do I want to do this? Come on, kiddo. Think. Sorry, guy. Alright, Ray, you take it easy. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, how to construct the shop system. Because I can do an L shape right here, right? Which gives the player an immediate, you know, like, an immediate, oh shit, there's a shop right there to the right. But also, I can totally reconstruct one of these rooms to be a shop, right? But then that also means that, you know, the player has to, at least from spawn, move out of their way to go right. And that's just not fun, so. I could also do a central shop right here. But then that also defeats the purpose of having this area. Okay. Here. Let's simulate the player here. So here's our player reference. With this current layout, right? The player's looking forward, right? So we're following the blue arrow. They're gonna come here, right? They're gonna see the big room. In their field of view, right? They're gonna see the shop, and they're also gonna see the exit. They're not gonna see any of this because this is secondary, especially this one too. All right, that's just to, you know, make the bunker look cooler, I guess. It's easier in college. A program that takes 2 years is completed in 4, and after 11th grade, you have an exam that literally decides your life. If you score less than 50 points, it varies across all subjects. Even on a retake, you'll leave with only a basic education and have to study for 4 more years? Damn! That is rough. So it's either lock in or lock in. You ain't got a choice. Alright, from this perspective, let's take a screenshot right here. Let's plug it in here. Okay. We'll go play some Counter-Strike with my buddies. I'll see you later, man. Hopefully, I'll hop in a future stream. Hell yeah, man. Text me on Discord or send me a message. I always like talking to you, brother. So, I'll probably send you some Instagram memes after the stream is over. But good luck on your CS games, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice seeing you. All right, let's see. Okay. Or you can just learn how to code and stuff and earn 2,000 euros a month. What is that in, is that pretty good? Is that pretty good where you're from? 2,000 euros? That sounds pretty good. 2,000 euros a month, at least. For perspective, I earn around, like... Yeah, I actually earn, like, $2,000-ish a month at my current job. Do I really? Hold on. Actually calculate that. So let's see. 20, 40. Okay. Never mind, I make around $3,000 a month. Do I actually? There's no way. 20 times 30 times. That can't be right, right? Hold on. You're telling me I can be living in an apartment right now? Hey, what's going on, Brick Labs? Welcome. In Russia, it is so much, but in Iceland, where I'm at now, it's like $400. $400 a month? Shit. That's pretty low, man. Okay. Well, I have to ask: Is Iceland like a? Iceland is a pretty expensive place, no? Or at least from what I hear, Iceland sounds like a very expensive place. Alright, I gotta check my Gmail. Let's also skip that. Okay, Hold on, I need to actually calculate. I never actually knew that that's how much I was making. Hold on. You use Unity too? Hell yeah! Well, welcome to the party, man. Do you develop games, or do you? What do you do in Unity? You're paying 1,200 euro for rent and working for 4,500 euros. Oh, okay. Damn, that's actually pretty expensive. Holy shit! Not to factor like any of the other, any of the other costs of it. That is insane, man. I hope it gets cheaper though. Like, I know everywhere in the it's average for Iceland. Holy, yeah, I know in there's a lot of places where it's very much a very crazy place. That's okay. Or I should say it's a very much a what am I trying to say here? It's very much expensive all around. Which is fine. Alright. Okay. Okay, whatever, I'll figure that out later. I make Unity games and Baldi Basics mods. Ooh! Use Ren'Py? Hell yeah. Do you mind if I take a look at some of your projects? I want to see what you want to see. That sounds awesome. All right. Okay, I definitely think we need to. Oh right, we have to go into Blender to actually do this. You saved money for 5 years to move here since 13 years old. Oof. There you go, man. Sounds like you're doing really great for yourself, man. That's something to be proud of. If no one has ever said it to you, man, I'm proud of you. That is actually insane. A lot of people don't actually do that. A lot of people don't actually save up their money to go somewhere. That's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm trying to save enough money to actually rent out a place. Or I could go even further and move countries. You're 8? You're 8 years old, you make Unity games and Baldi Basic mods. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, more power to ya. Alright, let's check our bunker. I think we're gonna need to extend this specific part. Before we even do that, though, let's... What's that? Oh, right. Let's go ahead and duplicate this collection. Alright. The old version. Oh, okay. I mean, can you tell me what programming language you use to make these mods? All right. Now that we have this active collection, I'm gonna need to untriangulate these. Use Python. Interesting. So you're a Unity game dev, but you use Python. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as it works for you, it works for you. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. Triangles to quads. There you go. All right, we're gonna make a outcrop here, and some extrusion of the manifold. That might be a little too much. I didn't even realize that our floor is also coming all the way out here too. That's fine. You had a Python IRL? Yeah, you were telling us about the little whole snake creature. Okay, let's do like 4 units, 4 meters. Should be okay. We don't need you. And then with you, and actually put some more geometry. You don't know why people are afraid of them? Well, I mean, think about it this way, right? It's like Pythons are scary, and people are scared of what they don't understand. That's why it's so scary. It's not so much that it's the Python itself, it's more so people are afraid of, you know, what they don't understand. That's why people are afraid. Like, for example, I was afraid of spiders as a kid. And it bled into my adulthood where I was still afraid of spiders. But as I kept learning more and more about, like, different kinds of spiders and whatnot, well, then I kind of understood, like, okay, these guys aren't really something to be afraid of. Like, as long as you are not messing with these animals, right? As long as you are treating these animals with respect, 9 times out of 10, you know, 9 times out of 10, they won't attack you. They won't bother you. They won't. Yeah. They won't actually, you know, do what people think that they'll do to you. That's the beauty of it, right? Is that people fear what they don't know, right? I mean, think about it this way, right? That's the whole reason, like, anxiety exists in our bodies, right? We get anxious when we don't know something, right? Let's say I tell you that, you know, what if I told you that, oh, your car is gonna run out of gas, but I'm never gonna tell you when it runs out of gas? Well, then what's your natural reaction gonna be? Your natural reaction might be, well, damn, I need to drive less, or if I do drive, then I have to be, you know, aware that that my car will run out of gas at some point, right? You get anxious because you get nervous, right? Because you don't know when it's gonna happen, right? That's why you can get, like, very much scared of that. You're recently in Australia for your first trip abroad, and I was bitten by a spider while I was sleeping. I was in the hospital with a numb arm, and I now have a scar where the bite was. Dude, that's kind of fucking awesome, man. I know it might be, like, kind of scary, but that actually, like, kind of sounds really cool. I was bitten by a spider, and I survived. vertex. Cool. Alright. Let's check it now. So, if I was a player, let's see. Run, run, run. Oh my god, what's that area? And then, okay. Cool, they see it. Nice. Okay. We're gonna need to redo this. So, cube projection. And I think it was a factor of 3, was it? Yeah, that looks fine. Let's do 2. Okay, what about an aspect of 5? That's too much. 3 might be too much. 2 is perfect. Nice. Terrible experience. I hate it. Yeah, that sounds like something pretty horrible. What the hell? That sounds like something that would be like pretty horrible. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That genuinely must have been like an actual scary experience. Can we edge slide this? Can I not? There you go. And then these ones can also be assigned wood floor as well. There you go. Nice. You don't know how to make a VRChat world? Wait. So, so you're telling me you're a Unity game developer who makes Baldi Basics mods? I just want to confirm. I'm not like shitting on you. I just it just seems a little sussery. A VRChat world is essentially the same thing. All we're really doing is creating meshes for Unity, such as like we're world building in Blender, even though I technically should be doing it in Unity. But yeah, it's only because like I need to make something like kind of specialized. So we're making the level in whatever you call it. Okay, just to make sure that we don't actually mess this up, what I'm gonna do is create a... Oh wait, I already created it, so... Alright, let's do this, do this, do this, do this. Alright, now we need to make a roof. So, just duplicate that, Z, and snap it to that vertex. Okay, bang, bang. This is the bunker ceiling. And then we need to see the face orientation. Cool. And then we just need and then we just need a flip. And bingo. Looks good to me. I confused water with 99% alcohol. Are you cooked? You might be cooked. Or more so, you are in for a very fun time, man. Walls, the pillars, backgrounds, the floor. This is the ceiling. We can actually ceiling, floors, walls. Cool. Okay, we're gonna select the hierarchy. We're gonna export this as an FBX. We're gonna use that. Oh, right. Patient scale. And we need to set the origin to geometry. And the bunker, that's fine. Cool. Now we need to export this as a FBX. We'll get our Unity export. We just want the mesh. Don't apply the transform. And the bunker. Okay. export it, and then that should update right there. Oh, that's horrible. This is really bad. Okay, oh my god, this is horrible. It didn't even export anything. Alright. Oh, because I didn't even export it. I just noticed that my life is just a series of completely random and absurd bullshit. Hell yeah, that sounds like a fun life, honestly. Sounds like an awesome life. Okay, so now we have our mesh here. That's good. Mesh filter. We need to plug all these in again. Just the ceiling. Ceiling. Nice. Okay. The floors are next. Mesh right over. Okay, the floors. Nice. The garage background. Yeah, we can just search for this. Here's code for calculator for Python. I'm good, bro. Thank you, though. Okay. Now the actual garage door. That's most definitely not it. There you go. Cool. The pillars. Well, that's the background. What am I doing? Let's just search this up. So pillars. It doesn't matter which one I use. Walls need our updated mesh filter. Nice. Almost done. Oh. Wait, why are the wall or wait, that's not good. Are we out of sync? Yeah, no, we're good. What? I'm gonna check that out why it's doing that. Your game got broken in Unity just now? What exactly are you doing to the thing? Alright, garage door. There we go. Okay, let's just try to vertex snap it and see if that fixes it. And that fixes it. Hell yeah. That almost fixed it. Okay. There we go. Nice. He's playing breakcore. Yes, sir. What a blast. Want to call 911 if you feel really drunk right now? Yeah, I mean, you might want to. It sounds like it would be a very good idea. You might, in fact, be deep fried. Might want to get that checked out ASAP, no Rocky. Alright, there we go. Nice. Oh shit. Everything else is like moved, right? Yeah. Everything got shifted a little bit. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Man, I don't get it. Okay, now the walls are back. Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna have to reposition things. Not a big deal. Could have been much worse, though. That's for sure. There you go. Yeah, that's the only problem with importing stuff into Unity. Needing to shift it again. Yeah, that's fine. Lights are fine. Yep, those props are fine. Okay. Nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, that also means the garage doors are a little slightly off. Nothing that we can't fix, though. Okay, there we go. You're fried, damn. Buddy got mad drunk and then went to go call the police. Went to call the police. Alright. Oh, right, we need to change these two again. The eternal struggle of repositioning everything again. You update one thing and you break everything else. Alright, now all these need their everything fixed again. Ethanol alcohol? Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, Shit, excuse me, guys. Alright, there you go. Well, at least that forced me to give every prop a pass, see what we're missing. Like, for example, this one. Didn't even realize that it had these. I think I need to go to the bathroom here in a second. We're definitely gonna have to use the boys' restroom. I ain't gonna lie. That's not a good sign. We might crash here. Unity might crash here. Alright, let's give this like a minute or two to let it import whatever it needs to import, and then if it's still not working and it actually crashes... Oh. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Ah. Fucking love Unity, man. Oh, damn, this whole shelf needs to be rearranged again. Damn it! Bingo. Alright, that's fixed. Alright, and now we have to fix this. Alright, let's do shaded wire. Okay. It's actually kind of cool having it in wireframe mode like this. Get to see all the vertices. Everything that makes a model a model. Well, I mean, I already know what makes a model a model. I guess it's more so for identifying what exactly is like the heavy items in a scene. Nice. Does this one need to be realigned? No, we're good. That's fine. Cool. Let's make sure to save that. Okay, so here's our shop system. Nice. Alright. We can make it so that we just put a screen here where you can equip stuff. Okay, I got an idea. We'll section this part off. Bang, bang. And then we'll make that the, we can make that the shop area where you can buy weapons and stuff. And then we'll have your equip screen right here. The hell is the world tilted? Oh no, it's just... Am I tripping right now? I think I'm tripping right now. Those are fine. Yeah, this is fine. We actually made some good progress on the bunker. Finished the ward. Now we need some fences. Right there. Nah, that's bogus. Alright, so we need a fence. Use one of these. We don't need a chain link fence. I mean, chain link fence would be fine, just maybe a bit much. I have a fence already in my assets? I do! It's come from the low poly pack. I'm sure these will actually be fine to use. Never mind. Those need to be textured. Alright, maybe these chain link fences we can actually take out the chains. Oh yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah, these don't actually need anything crazy. And they're only 700 to 1100 chains. That's good. Okay, yep, add assets. Nice. All right, well, we'll get the area laid out for the what you call it. We'll get the area wrapped up for the fences, and then we'll I'm gonna call it a day. Lots of crazy project work. Make screenshot. You know those. All right, here we go. Now let's rerun this search. And same shit. Okay, cool. Okay. Chain link single. It's kind of weird to have it like that, though. Hmm. Oh, you know, what is this game? This is Well, this is gonna be a project zombie survival game that I'm making for VRChat. It's gonna be my third game in VRChat. I'm currently trying to figure out how to build the shop area right now, but I think I just figured it out. So, hold on. Let's give this a try. Yeah, we can use this as the counter, actually. Yeah, this actually works pretty well. Hold on. Looking at investing my son's college funds to this right now. Hell yeah, there you go. Man, poor son. He'd be like, Dad, why can't I go to college? Sorry, son, this cat boy on the internet was making a zombie survival game. Had to clutch up for real, son. I know you understand. Yeah, wait, this actually works. An upside down box. Alright. Make it 1.5 meters. Cool. And then we can... Cool. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you've been having a wonderful Saturday so far, just as much as I have been. Yeah, we've been doing some really good progress on this game today, I gotta say. Let's actually turn it this way so we can... Oh, this prefab doesn't have anything openable, so let's use this. Are you part of the Goon community now? Yeah, of course. Of course. Wouldn't be a VTuber, wouldn't be a VTubing community unless you don't Goon, right? Or supposedly that's how that goes. Yeah. I find that whole thing hilarious, though. If you're a VTuber, or you're a VTuber watcher, you probably Goon. Like, oh, okay. Type shit. Type shit, me too. Let's actually use a different box for this one. Oh, these are all mesh renderers. Yeah, we can metallic. Can I just delete these? Yeah, I can. What? Yeah, right. It's so hard typing with one hand. Type shit, man. Type shit. Oh my god. That shit is so funny, though. Motherfuckers would be like, keep talking, I'm almost done. It's like, what? Please, I'm a Goon all in your face. You what? Then you're just sitting there like, yo, yo, what is brother on? What is this guy on? This guy must be crazy. Oh, did you just crash there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be cooker-tinned. Well, we can set up the shopkeeper. Yeah, fuck it. We can set up the shopkeeper right now. While that's doing its thing. Scripts, items, player. New folder. This will be shop. New file. Alright guys, if we can hit 1,000 followers, we'll be able to get a Goon corner. That would be fucking insane. That'd be mad stupid too. What do I want to call this? Shop NPC. Or underscore NPC. Okay. So, using the engine. And let's just take all the using statements from here. Alright, so sharp behavior. Cool. So we can save this. Let's make a new script. We're gonna name this shop NPC recollider or shop collider control or you definitely be a beta tester? Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. People who are willing to try out these kinds of stuff. Yeah, once this is done though, we'll definitely be streaming it, but I stream so inconsistently though, just because like I got some shit going on. We used to stream like a lot. But yeah, now I'm working a full-time job and everything, so you know it's kind of hard to oh sorry. I forgot that the J word is a slur these days. My bad. Am I gonna get banned? No, I'm just kidding. Tap NBC. Street Collider Controller. The J word! I know, right? Yeah, fuck, man. Sorry, guys. I can't believe I would say such idiocracy. Actually, let's just rename this to Shopkeeper Controller. Cool. 2-hour apology? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna actually come out with a violin and everything. I'll be like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for my absolute heinous properties. Shopkeeper controller. And then we need shopkeeper street collider controller. That seems like a mouthful though. Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much. Fuck. Okay. I always love trying to figure out how to script things. What could we name it? So shop. We don't want that. I don't even think I gave that an extension. Yeah, it's just an asset. That's alright. Why are half the VRChat link streams just gooning material? Yeah, okay, so that's the thing with VRChat these days. It's all just goon material. You're in the hospital. Doctor said everything would be okay and they would let me out in an hour. So you're so drunk you can't type normally. Sounds like you did that to yourself, man. Sounds like you did that to yourself. But yeah, there's a lot of people on VRChat that are just like gooners. Shit sucks, bro. It looks fine actually. Hold on. Yeah. You know, if I'm being honest with myself, that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing VRChat so much, is just because everyone on there, all they do is just goon. It's like, alright, bro. You got blocked by an e-couple for the most, or was it? For the least offensive joke. Uh-oh. Did you say something about his e-kitten and then he went e-berserk? Did he go e-berserk? Oh my god. VRChat is a funny place sometimes. Gotta say. People are gonna be like, oh my god, are you shitting on VRChat? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You can meet some really cool people there, though. But, these days, it really is all goon material. And now we witness the average VRChat player in his natural habitat. Yeah, right? I feel like that would be a very fun thing, but people with such fragile egos will take that as, like, a personal attack on them. It's like, dude, what happened to, like, you know, messing around with people? Right? Now all we got is serious. It's not fun at all, man. It sucks. What's going on, Gonzo? How you been, brother? Shopkeeper. Yeah. I personally will never understand how any of that happens, dude. You know what I think it is, though, for VRChat specifically? I definitely think it's a thing of mental illness. That's how one of my buddies puts it. He was like, that doesn't sound like anything. That just sounds like a mental sickness. Hell no. Oh. Right. Gotta wait for this to happen. Always with people with VRChat Plus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know? Gotta love VRChat, or the VRChat players who, like, practically live in VRChat. Now, I can't say shit. Like, I have a decent amount of hours in VRChat myself. Right? 2,000 hours, but man, some people will have, like, tens of thousands of hours on VRChat. I will never understand how the hell you can spend that much time in a game. Right? Don't you got work? Don't you got, like, places to be? Like, it's currently winter slush for me. Oh man, yeah. There's like a blizzard warning on like a lot of areas. Is it like super cold where you're at too right now, Gonzo? Because I know for a fact like there's a lot of places, including my state right now, where we're like almost on the borderline of shelter in place. We have a bunch of like winter warnings right now, or winter advisory warnings. He said previously that, well, my life is a series of absolutely absurd bullshit. You 4,000 hours in Uno? Holy shit. I know that card game's, like, pretty good. Damn, 4,000 hours is a bit much. Buddy was there day one. Buddy was there day one. Ask him if he's single for real. Yeah, deadass. You know what? Maybe we can give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe he's maybe he found a girlfriend while playing Uno. I mean, shit. I found a partner while playing basketball, so you can meet people everywhere. So shit, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Buddy met his girlfriend on Uno. Now that would be a story for real. Can you imagine that? You're married, you have kids. Your kids ask you, "Hey dad, hey dad, where did you meet mom?" And you're just like, "Oh, you know, I met her in a game of Uno online." You know how fire that is, though? I know there are some people who have met their fiance and stuff on VRChat, like actual healthy relationships, and those are always nice to see. But when you have like, you know, freak weirdos who are like, yeah, this is my phantom kid, and this is my adopted wife, like, you gotta actually pack it up. Yeah, it's genuinely a possibility. It's actually interesting where you can meet people these days, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be normal though, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be like, oh, you know, I met my wife at the library while checking out a book. You know, you gotta be like, oh, I met her I met her on the side of the road, fixing her tire while beating up a bear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta have an interesting. If you ever have kids and they ask you where'd you meet mom, then you gotta pull out the craziest story known to mankind. Yeah, 4,000 hours in Geometry Dash 2. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty normal if you like the game, right? If you really like a game, you can really sink as many hours as possible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised someone got married by meeting his partner in Car Parking Simulator or something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, or places such as like 5M for GTA. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's people, the chances of you meeting a partner or a girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, is non-zero. So, I mean, as long as there's people there, there's going to be people who talk to other people, and by nature, well, it's possible that a relationship can form. I mean, it's just a thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I might low-key leverage AI just so I don't have to write the code manually. Yeah, I might do that low-key. It's gonna ice overnight. Oof, yikes. Yeah, that sucks. That's actually gonna suck. Not only because it's gonna be extremely cold, but the aftermath of having to, you know, go inside of the, all that ice storms and whatnot. Ice is absolutely the worst, dude. Especially if you gotta go to work the next morning, too. Then you have to drive in that. And the roads are unsalted. Like, fuck that. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. Ah. Chat, you just been informed that KittehKun feet reveal is at 2K followers? Ooh, how'd you know? Are you an insider or something? You know what's crazy? About a year back when we started this whole streaming thing, we actually had a joke running where if we surpassed a I forget what goal it was that day, but it was like if we surpassed X amount of followers, that I'd start an OnlyFans. And you know, funnily enough, I do actually have an OnlyFans account, but I don't post or anything, right? It was just for the meme. You'd be surprised though. Spreading the word. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You'd be genuinely surprised though that a lot of streamers, at least in the VRChat category, have OnlyFans or have they have spicy links. Right, they have spicy links. I think it's genuinely funny, honestly. I find it genuinely hilarious that you know, like that there's a whole adult section in VRChat. When's the Bonnie Blue collab dropping? See, you might know something that we don't, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go ahead and start doing this. Cooldown behavior sync none. Okay, so public override void. Okay, let's do that one. Breakcore's peak. Yeah, I love Breakcore. Breakcore is so fun. Especially when you're just working or like just doing something. Breakcore has that certain other like, you know, thing. What other games have you made? Well, let me show you. Let me show you. So, Raiders of Haven is another game. This was like the very first game that I made on VRChat. It's alright, but it is the first VRChat PvE extraction shooter. At least in concept. You know, it's alright. I know people like to play it though. There's like players who play it every single day. Like on the tracking website, it shows you the live player counts on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, people still play it to this day. Right? It's actually insane. What's the player count? I don't know the active player count right now, but the current where is it at? Actually, to this day, 8,682 visits on my game. I don't know if that's updated, but that seems about right. There was actually a Japanese VTuber who was playing the world too. And I was translating the transcript and everything, and they said that they really they really like it, so this is them playing it in game right now. Yeah, when one of my friends said, "Wait, Kidda, you need to check this out. You need to check this out. Someone streamed your game on YouTube." And I was like, "Oh, who is this guy?" And I even left a comment for them. Yeah, see, look. Wait. Who's that right there? That's me.
ゾンビサバイバルと同じ作者さんなのかな。見た目があります。ルートあります。これ何これ？なんだこれ石鹸？何これ？
ラバフリークってことですよ。
Yeah, super cool shit. So there was that, and then recently on my YouTube channel, I did a devlog for my second game. Where's it at? Let me show you. All right, hold on. Hey, that's us. Where's it at? For my second game, where's it at? Dude, where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, right here. Crimson Streets.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another devlog number 2 of Crimson Streets. I got a lot of cool things to show you, including more fighting.
Skip to what actually matters.
I can't hit the legs, but the legs also are damage collisions. But you can go ahead and pull off some really crazy combos for all these NPCs. Right? Here comes another one now. So those are just some of like the basic changes right now. Let me actually just show you a compilation of what we have
this is
so
much
far
fun to
here at
record.
Crimson Streets. So that's all for now.
Oh my
There's going to be
God.
a lot more refinement coming in the future. I'm just working through all the ins and outs of the programming and whatnot, going through the game design document.
Oh man, that project was actually legitimately so much fun. I guess being a broke VRChat CS major paid off. Exactly. That's how it is. You gotta love it. And now we're doing a zombie survival game in VRChat, so fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. You know, it's actually crazy. I'm the only one on VRChat that has a inventory system that is in world, like completely in world, right? You can put stuff in your backpack. You can take stuff out of your backpack. You can loot things and put those things in your backpack, and then you can sell those things from your back. It's a whole system. It's really cool. But yeah, man, it is genuinely some of the. It is really cool, gotta say. Expose a private field for an audio source and an audio clip for hello and bye. Wait, oops. Expose a private field for an audio source. Expose. You'll be famous sooner or later? I mean... I'll say this. I'm currently working on a really big fishing world for VRChat. And there's a lot of people in the community that have been like kind of looking forward to this world. So take simple fishing world, give it a different minigame, It's like, okay, have you ever played like any of the fishing games on Roblox? We're basically trying to emulate that. So we're taking simple fishing world and basically expanding on the idea where you have boats, you have NPCs, you have achievements, you have weather systems, biomes, different fishes in different places, and quests. And all that is done. It should be releasing either this month, at the end of January, which is this month, or in February, is what our project director said. Minecraft will be added the Jenny mode. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually so excited for that project. That's probably the only thing I'll ever do in VRChat, because there's not really many game worlds, like social game worlds, that isn't round based. That isn't like that you have progression on. Alright, expose a private field for an audio source. Expose audio clip array fields. And create a helper method to play a random one from the clip. When on player trigger enter is triggered, check the player argument for local player. Cache the local player using networking local player in the start method. Create an onValidate method to check if the audio source is created. Is signed, and audio clips are not 0. Put your Twitch and YouTube on the wall for real. What if I told you? What if I told you I actually added an Easter egg about that? What's going on, Victory? Stolen money, by the way. Let me actually show you one of the items in the game that I had 3D modeled, textured, all that good stuff. Okay, you see this book right here? This book item that you can loot in the game? You see this QR code right here? Okay. I promise it's not a virus. I'm just gonna put that out right now. If you scan this QR code, it goes straight to my YouTube channel, funnily enough. Like, here, let me show you. Or, wait, well, I can't show you because I'm not streaming on my phone. But if you scan the QR code, it takes you straight to... Where does it actually take you? Does it take you to the videos or the landing page? Yeah, it takes you to my YouTube channel. Don't worry, I thought of that. I thought of that already. You know what I'm saying? Takes you to Meatspin? Yeah. Maybe I should retexture it so it rickrolls you instead. That would be hilarious, low-key. Alright. Where were we? Oh, right. We were programming. Create objects are not 0. If they are, log in. Alright, let's see how good, I can do this. Alright, let's, oh, we need goodbye clips, too. We need a goodbye audio clip, array field as well. Implement that in another helper method. Can I redeem a fat cock? I mean, you could. You definitely could. You'd be surprised at what it is, though. What is that smell in the kitchen? It smells... Oh, right, I need to cook dinner. Totally forgot. Alright. Alright, let's go through the code, make sure it's not crazy. Greeting clips, goodbye clips, local player, yep, that's what I want. Play random greeting. Oh, right. Override the on player trigger on player trigger exit and follow the same syntax, follow the same functionality as the enter. You play chess? I do in fact play chess. Here, why not? Let's play a chess game right now. Well, because we're gonna be wrapping up soon though, I'm just gonna play a bot. Alright. Let's go. What's my elo? I have no idea. I have no idea what my elo is at all. My elo is probably something like 600. Let's do bishop first. You're more of a go guy. Alright, let's open up the center. Oh, now we're playing a closed position. Just drop back. It's open there. His friends already paid. He won't be laughing very hard. Yeah. You don't think he ever lost a game of Go? I mean, how many people actually even know Go? All right. Damn, this position kind of blows. Oh, wait. Yeah, this position sucks, actually. Don't make me explain the joke to him. A couple of Japanese dudes I used to play with in high school, only dudes I knew who played. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's many people who play Go, you know what I'm saying? Damn, this position, like, sucks big. Alright, let's try to go that way. Oh! Shogi? Shogi would be an interesting experience. I'd love to know how to play Shogi. Yeah. Yeah, isn't Shogi like Shogi's the Japanese like chess, right? Oh, you gotta take. Oh, fuck. This guy's defending. Oh, wait. Hold on, we can do something crazy here. If we sack the rook, then he has to take, and then we have queen h7, check, and then we have a mate right here. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. And we sacrificed the rook. Hold on. Let's take a look.
Well done pouncing on that free piece. Excellent. Solid. Opens your bishop, sets the stage. What will they do?
We do, in fact, have a Discord. Hold on. I can go ahead and paste that in chat. Hold on. Here, I got you. Bingo. If it'll... There you go. There's a little Discord link.
Activating the knight and fighting for the center? That's how it's done. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn.
Okay, that's fine.
You missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn.
Okay,
They missed a chance to kick a knight.
that's fine.
You've isolated that pawn. It's all alone out there.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling that one was a mistake.
Your opponent just left a rook hanging. Free material for you, my friend. You just snagged a free rook. You are now able to force eventual checkmate.
I had mate and 2 in this position? Oh, wow, I didn't even see.
You missed an opportunity to... You get a chance to force... You overlooked an opportunity to force... You are now able to force eventual checkmate. Checkmate incoming. Finish them. That's checkmate,
Nice.
baby. What a finish.
Hell yeah. That AI voice is weird? Yeah. Shout out to the AI. Play random greeting, random goodbye. Range, one shot, goodbye. Nice. Alright, that works. Ooh, actually. That's the voice I'll use from now on when my buddy fumbles a chick at the bar. Yeah. Hit component for the collider and ensure it's set to is triggered in the on validate method if not already. All right. Nice. And that should be it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we need to actually ignore this. Fuck, I forgot how to do this. So, actually, this. All right, let's start wrapping up here because I want to make some food. Well, I got 3K changes now. We're gonna have to move. What you noshin'? I think I'm going to make some noodles, or make some pasta. There's like this chicken that I've been meaning to get, and it like is breaded or pre-breaded and everything. It's like a little small strip of chicken, so shouldn't be too hard to cook. And then just throw some veggies and call it a day. Gotta love it. Alright. Yeah, brisket? Dude, brisket sounds amazing right now. That sounds amazing. You should probably figure out dinner? Yeah. It's around that time for dinner anyways. Actually, no, we don't need to. Alright, let's move our furniture mega pack in there. God damn it. I'm not gonna lie, I have to pee badly. I have to pee. Yeah, we'll just wrap it up like that. Okay. We got to pee. Alright. We got a lot of work done today, I gotta say. That has probably been the most amount of work I've ever done in one sitting on this project. Every time I do a project, I kind of pick at it here and there, or maybe I'll like lock in for like an hour or two, but this is probably the most amount of time that I've actually been able to sit down and just focus on work. So, thank you all so much for joining me and watching this whole game unfold. I'll probably put some more content on the YouTube side of things pretty soon here, so be on the lookout for that. Sunday, I'll probably put out an ASMR video. That's one of the things I've been meaning to put out for a long time. I just haven't figured out what exactly I want to put, or what kind of ASMR video I want to put, but I'll figure it out pretty soon. Other than that, though, thank you all so much for joining me on stream today. This is your buddy Kid, your favorite background noise, and I'll see everyone next time. Everyone have one good hell of a Saturday, and stay warm, seriously.